you hear the phrase liberty in chains, what comes to mind? A paradox, a promise twisted into something unrecognizable, a freedom that exists only on paper but not in reality. We talk about liberty as a universal ideal, the right to speak, to choose, to live without fear. But in many places, liberty doesn't vanish with a roar. It disappears quietly, one policy, one law, one compromise at a time, and before people realize it, freedom is still there, but in chains. History is full of nations that proudly proclaim themselves free, yet silence the very voices they promised to protect. Ancient Rome called itself a republic of liberty while oppressing conquered peoples and enslaving millions. Colonial powers spoke of civilizing missions while extracting resources and suppressing local cultures. Even modern democracies hold elections and wave flags, yet pass surveillance laws, restrict protests, or manipulate information in the name of security. The irony is brutal. Countries defend freedom by limiting it, and people accept it, believing it's temporary, until temporary becomes permanent. Under authoritarian regimes, liberty is openly chained, controlled press, censored internet, elections where the results are known long before the ballots are cast. But even in democratic societies, freedom can be slowly suffocated. Mass surveillance justified by terrorism. Social media algorithms that shape opinions more subtly than any dictator. Laws that criminalize whistleblowers, those who try to warn the public about abuses of power. And in some countries, activists fighting for human rights are jailed, exiled, or erased from the national story after being labeled as threats. Liberty becomes a slogan, while the reality behind it grows darker. So here's the question: is liberty something governments grant or something people must constantly defend? Is freedom ever truly secure, or is it always one crisis away from being restrained? Every society believes it protects liberty, but the moment people stop paying attention, someone, somewhere, starts tightening the chains. Because it's easy to lose freedom, it's much harder to win it back. Liberty in chains is not just a warning, it's a reminder. Freedom is fragile. It doesn't disappear all at once. It erodes, silently, legally, conveniently. The real test of a society isn't how loudly it praises liberty, but how fiercely it protects those who exercise it, especially when it's uncomfortable. So, what do you think? Is liberty today truly free or just wearing prettier chains? Thanks for watching.